Hi, I'm Chad Smith and I'm a state certified journeyman wireman, basically an electrician. And I'm here today with expertvillage.com and we're installing a new doorbell in this house. Now we've already went through all the prep stages of this project. We made sure the power was off, we made sure that we were safe and we didn't have any power at the place where we're working by shutting off the main. We've taken the old button off, we've prepared the wires, and we have our tools basically ready to do the job. So now we're going to install the new switch at the old location. So now the next step is to install the new doorbell button. Now this particular model of doorbell requires what's called a diode. Now basically all a diode is just a little black thing with two leads on the end of it, and what this does is when you put it across the two terminals on the new switch, there's two screws on the switch, when you put it across those, that lets the new doorbell complete its circuit. Basically, the new doorbell plays Winchester Cathedral. Now, what you're going to want to do with this is it requires it to go across the two terminals. So what we have to do is take this diode and put basically little hooks on each end of it. So just take your strippers that we were talking about earlier today. You'll notice they have a little plier on the end of it. Just take that and just bend it into a hook. Those hooks are what you will install across the screws. And then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to take and hook one end of the diode to the screw and then just kind of loop it around like a horseshoe and put the other end of the diode on the other end of the screw. You're going to want to do the same thing with the wires that you did with the diodes. You're going to want to put a little hook on the end of it. Now, when you do this, be very careful because this wire is very fragile and you don't want to lose any more than what we're already dealing with. Just take and hook it on really gently, and then tighten the screw down. When you go to push this whole thing back in the wall, just be really careful because you don't want those wires to fall off of there. Okay? Alright, so there we're back in the wall. Now all we do, take these screws and you just screw them in with the screwdriver. Okay, so now we have it down tight. It looks good, and we're finished with this part. I'm Chad Smith, and we're putting a new doorbell in this house today.